there is nothing that is as good as when, opportunity or preparation meets opportunity. So in this period of refining, just, work patiently, work on yourself, and then when that opportunity presents itself, it will just find you ready to go. You'll be very fresh, very hungry, ready to get started. So just take some time again, single out the people that you would want to associate with. Always make sure that you associate with men of means, men who are made of a different metal. I mean, don't just be kind of a person that associates with anything, with anyone that life brings across your path. Take some time, and most importantly, look out for people who, can help you to grow. People whom you can sit down with and deliberate on something constructive. Then take some time, try to look and read some literature that contains some content that you can draw some nuggets of wisdom from. There's some very good contents on what you're going through that you can read and, draw a few lessons on how people who went through the same thing, emerged victorious, how they went through that season successfully. Remember, I told you that there's nothing new in this world. So it might be new to you, but someone else somewhere went through the same. And that person shared their experience and what they did when they were walking in those shoes. So when you're already fitted on those shoes, try to look for, that literature, and then draw some lessons, draw some ways in which you can also walk through the same shoes and emerge hurt. So as simple as it sounds, just trust in that process. Take that season as a step that you'll have to take. So take a step after another step. Patiently, just endure as you work on yourself, as you brace for the next opportunity that has been set aside for you, as you brace for the next assignment that you're being prepared to undertake. Then another way in which we can take good care of ourselves, we can heal our souls, is by trusting in God. Every morning that you wake up, just start by thanking the Lord that He's not yet done with you. You have that purpose in life, and that's why the Lord, wakes you up every morning so that He can keep, working on you towards your purpose. I mean, every day that you're alive, that is just a very direct indication. It is an indication that you're still best. You're still best for that assignment that the Lord has set aside for you. It's only that the time has not yet come. It is only that you still need more preparation for that assignment, but you're still the best. And until you do, that assignment, you'll still be here. So make yourself ready. We human beings, we trust in the Lord. We draw all our energy our all in all from God, who is our source. Time and time again, we told that, and we know that the Lord is the author and the finisher of our life. So at our level, what you can just do is to surrender all our worries, to surrender all our plans, surrender all our fears, surrender all our ambitions, all our heart's desires unto the Lord. And then trust in the Lord that whatever we've surrendered, the Lord will take control. When we surrender everything to God, we no longer live in that fear. And again, when we surrender that fear to the Lord, then the Lord takes control over everything. So we no longer have to worry maybe about what we've not achieved. We work towards achieving. So talk to God. Just talk to God about it. Tell God something. Confide in the Lord. Tell God maybe how hurting it is. Tell God how hard it is. Let God know about your struggles. Let God know about your shortcomings. Let God know about that mountain that to you it seems so big to even climb. You don't even know where to start climbing. Talk to God. Let God know what you're going through in life. And then when you've surrendered everything unto the Lord, then stand still. Stand still. And just see, how the Lord will fight your battles. So trust in the Lord. Confide to God and God only. There are things that down, the things that, have happened in our lives that we really do not wish to talk about to other people, that we really do not wish to disclose, to divulge to other people. And the only option that we have is to talk about it to the Lord. He's always there, ready to listen. Before you were even born, the Lord was making ways for you. Before you even knew, the Lord was making ways for you. And the same God is still working it out for you. So just surrender everything to the Lord. Stand still and see the salvation of God. Then another very important way that we can heal our souls is, by listening to godly teachings, by learning how to worship God. God requires also some sacrifice from our side. Spare some time for the Lord. Sometimes we're too busy, too busy for ourselves, which isn't bad. But in our line of priorities, as we prioritize on different things that you're supposed to do, let God be also part of your priorities, as many as they would be. So spare some time, take some time, yearn to know more about God, yearn to understand God. Listen to some Christian, literature that will help you grow spiritually. Listen to some, cool music. There's some music that help you to meditate about God, about His goodness, about His love for you, the plans that He has. So take your time. Spare some time. Understand God. Worship God. Learn more about God. Try to understand maybe the purpose that He has for your life. Try Try to understand even what you are born for, because everyone is born for greatness. It's only that sometimes we don't have that clear image in our minds, but everyone is born for greatness. Everyone has their own purpose in life. If you really want to pursue your purpose in life, then pursue the one who made you. So take that time, pursue God, learn how to worship God, listen to godly teachings. They'll help you grow into someone that you never thought that you would be. It will help you fight your battles. When you're fighting your battles on your knees, you realize that you have a win after another, a victory after another, because you took your time, you spared some time, you sacrificed for the Lord. So take that time, understand God, understand that you have a purpose, understand that what you're going through isn't new, understand that it is a season. Appreciate yourself, you're still fighting. Be grateful for life. Not everyone made it this far, be it physically. Some people, you are with them and they're no longer in this life. Some of them ended their lives. Some of them maybe got sick. That is physically. There are some milestones that you've gone that you can't even see physically. You've fought some battles, not physically. So be grateful for life. Not everyone has made it this far. And then spare that time. Just thank God for everything. Thank God for everything. Thank God for everything. My dear viewer, be that person who always, has some time for someone. Just lend an ear to someone. Sometimes we become too busy to a point. People go through these things. Sometimes we don't see. Some of the people try to reach out to us. We don't even realize. Someone tries to tell you that maybe I'm going through this. I'm even at the verge of, depression. I have a really bad knockout. But because you are very busy, you're always in a haste to make that extra coin. Sometimes we don't see these things. We only come to realize later when it's too late, when you would have rescued that person. Be that person who is always ready to listen. When someone tries to reach out to you, they try to look for peace in the whole of this world, in any other place, but they saw that peace in you. So a person just chose to confide in you. Take that time. Just lend that shoulder to that person. If maybe you're going through something that you feel like it's so pressing you down, it's a real knockout, you right now on the ground, try to find for someone, talk to someone. Try to source out for that peace. So as you confide to the Lord, it's also good to try to find someone whom you really know can understand and talk to. We're told that a problem shared is a problem that is solved. You don't really have to go out talking to anyone, but it's good, just find someone whom you can confide in and talk to that person. And with time you realize that that pains, that mountain, that bitterness, that anger just rolls away. There are times when we find ourselves in